Cross progression in Apex Legends. Now this is truly a sight to behold. I never thought we'd see this day. As most of you know by now, or can tell by the title of this video, we are finally getting the addition of cross progression into Apex in their new Season 19 release. Personally, I have been a fan of this game since day one, and have accumulated around 70 days of playtime between two accounts, and I absolutely love this game, so this news is massive. But once I started reading into it a little more on their website, I'm realizing that this may not be exactly everything we fully hoped for. So today I'm just going to kind of go through this with you if you haven't read it for yourself, so you can kind of get a better idea of what cross progression is going to mean in Season 19, at least to my understanding. I'll also have a link to this article in the description if you want to check it out for yourself, but with that out of the way, let's just get right into it. So they start out here going over how they plan on rolling this out to all the players. This isn't going to be something they can do for everybody instantly, so they're proposing rolling it out slowly to groups of people at a time in a migration period. You'll basically just be playing and eventually have a prompt pop up somewhere telling you it's your turn to merge, which is fine, that makes sense. Update day is usually kind of buggy anyways, so I'm glad they're at least anticipating this massive influx of activity to the servers. They also mentioned that if you miss the migration period, they'll just merge your account automatically at a later date, but I'm not sure how they'd even know what your other accounts are to do this automatically, but hey, just log on when everything's going down and you should be good. Next, let's talk cosmetics. All cosmetics from the linked accounts will be merged over together besides platform-specific items such as Xbox Gold items or the legendary Nintendo Pathy skin. So this means anything you've gotten from the Battle Pass, store, or crafting unlocks will be available under the same account. This also goes for any heirlooms, heirloom shards, or Apex packs. And this is honestly just fantastic and actually feels like the only real thing that's getting merged. Unfortunately though, it's worth noting that if you have any sort of duplicate items, there's no sort of refund for that, you're just out of luck. Next, the stats from all your accounts aren't even getting merged at all. They're just picking your highest leveled account to go off of and deleting the rest, which seems rather counterintuitive to the cross progression. Like, all this is really about is stats and cosmetics, and they're missing a whole half of that pie right now. As you can see here, it says all stats from your highest account level profile will now be used going forward. And down here, stats cannot be merged across platforms, so they will default to your primary profile. Any badges tied to stats from other profiles merged into your EA account may not be available. So basically, if you have a level 100 account with like a 4K badge and 20 kill badge, but a level 200 account, it's going to default to your 200 account, and those crazy badges are probably not going to be available. Also, with the achievements, I don't quite fully get what they're saying with this. It says locked to each platform, but progress-based achievements will unlock after linking accounts. So are they saying the achievements are locked or not? I've literally got no idea. They're basically saying yes and no. I figured it would just go off your main account, but I guess we'll just have to see for sure when the update comes out. The last big part of this is the currency. This is something they're definitely doing right, and it'd be pretty hard to mess this up. Basically all currency, Apex coins, crafting material, heirloom shards, and legend tokens will be merged together into one wallet on the main account. The only weird exception is apparently Nintendo has their own specific Apex coins, so these won't be merged, but it doesn't seem like we're losing too much on that. I mean, do people even really play this on Nintendo? Overall, this is something I've been waiting on for a long time, so it's hard to not be excited about it. But it's just a little disappointing that it doesn't fully feel like an actual cross progression. I'm glad all the cosmetics are getting moved over, even though I'm gonna lose some money on refunds, but I was honestly really hyped to actually have my progress merged together. When I first switched over to playing on PC, it was hard to get back into the game starting over from square one with no legends, but it was nice to at least hope that in the future all this progress wouldn't just get thrown away one day, and that it would all just total up later on when cross progression came out. But I guess that's the price we gotta pay to finally get this working. That's pretty much gonna do it for this video today. I'm not going over the whole season. It was mainly just this cross progression because it's such a big issue for Apex, and some people might have a hard time understanding what's actually going on with this. I know I was having some trouble understanding it first, so hopefully this helps somebody. Also, I'm not sure if anyone could notice, but this is actually a new microphone I got today, so I'm still trying to play around with all the audio settings, but things should definitely be sounding a lot better moving forward. I just gotta figure out all the EQ mixing and all that fun jazz. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and let me know your opinion on the new cross progression system in the comments below. This has been Lunar, and welcome to Bound.